Hey guys, thank you for joining another episode of Mukbang with your host, me, Dongdigity. Today I'll be eating a meatball spaghetti. There's a ton of spaghetti. And there's two large meatballs. Yep, I went to a Italian restaurant called Maggiano's, and I picked this up and they say if you want a double for half of the price, so I said okay. So total of this came up to be about $20. So let's eat. I don't know how you guys eat. I don't know how you guys spin this. This. This meatball is huge. Oh my goodness. I honestly don't know how I'm gonna finish all this. This is huge. Hope everyone's having a great day. Because I am. This thing's huge. I don't even know how to. So the origin of spaghetti, most popular belief in history is that Marco Polo brought it from China. Well, this is made with wheat and like flour and whatnot, but before, when Marco Polo brought the idea of this noodle concept, it was made with rice and whatnot. You know how. I actually had a DVD called Noodle Road, I believe, that talks about how noodles started in Asia. Cool, you know? Since the training for my half marathon, I've been running 3 miles so far. I still haven't increased yet. We'll start increasing the length of my training. Not looking forward to it. But feels like it might be a very good exercise for me too. This is such a heavy lunch for me. Oh my goodness. I'll probably pass out at work. So today I wanted to share some of my experiences in Korean school, in Korea. So after I attended kindergarten in US, I moved back to Korea and attended elementary there. So I lived in Seoul in the first time, and I was getting comfortable even though I was having a hard time trying to communicate with people because I was getting really confused with which language I should speak, Korean or English. So it's kind of messed up. So all my mathematics skills, I do it with Korean, but all my thinking is done in English. Bizarre. And I still haven't figured out which language is comfortable for me to speak. Yeah. So around second year of elementary in Korea is when my parents decided to divorce, and where my dad had custody over my brother and my mom had me. But while she had custody over me, since she used to be a housewife and now she has to find her job and whatnot, and she decided to move to US, back to US, where her sister lived here at New York at the time. So until she was financially stable, she made me stay with the foster parent, which is where you pay someone to be a legal guardian for a certain time. So I stayed with them, that family. Where they lived in the countryside. Because my mom believed that, after all that, she thought that I was going through a lot of stress and whatnot, so they wanted me to go to this countryside where it's like a lot of clean air, forest, lake, river, all that, and just find my peace. But I think I took it pretty well. It was just, divorce. More than not being able to see my parents, I think I was more sad that I didn't get to see my brother. So from that second grade on until, well, it's not that bad, till 2 years. It took 2 years for my mom to financially be okay to take me back to US. And that's when I met my brother again after 2 years. When he used to be like this tiny boy, but now he's like this big. Well, elementary in Korea, it was a lot different back then, especially in the countryside. There was like no AC or no heater in this class. And it was just freezing. Everyone had to wear like thickest jacket, and then you could see your breath like while you're listening in class and shivering. I'm pretty sure a lot changed after that. But at that time, it was like that. Oh man. I got all this for about $20, $22. Definitely feeling on. I think I could share this with like at least 3 people. So as growing up, I was a super goofball. I used to joke around a lot, going nuts. I was one of those hyper kids. Those one thing for sure, teachers probably do remember me. I was that crazy guy. I always got hurt. I broke like a bunch of windows. I was bleeding everywhere. I was playing with a knife all the time. Cut my finger a bunch of times. I got like 4 stitches on my hand. And like I said, in Korea there was no like heater or AC. So in the winter they'll put this stove in the middle of the class and everyone's just circling around it with their table. And I don't even know why, when the top of the stove, since it's like really hot, I decided to put my hand on it like this. And then I got like burned, so they have to like rush me to a hospital. And I don't even know why. I'll cut wood, like sticks into like arrows, and then cut my finger all the time. I have to they have to rush me in a hospital with their little scooters, or teacher would take me to a hospital. Now, like living at the countryside, it was quite interesting because you could see like cows everywhere, and you could smell cow, and all the kids after school they'll go fishing and stuff at the lake, just like literally walkable distance, and then go hiking all the time. Some kids have to climb over a mountain to get to school. Man, I actually found all my friends from back then. I actually was searching for them in Korea, like people search site. I was just wondering how they're doing. I don't even know if they remember me, so I decided to search them up. And I did find my first girlfriend ever in Korea. So everyone seemed doing well. So now it's very different, but back then teachers could discipline the students when they screw up or they don't do homework or did something bad. Teacher would literally grab a stick or anything they could find and could whoop your ass. So, well, now it's different, but man, because I used to have so much tutoring going on at that age, I don't know why they would make me. At 2nd grade, I had to do art school, English school, and math tutor, and also piano tutor, because at the time piano was super in, and I had to. And I was starting to get a Microsoft processing license. At 2nd grade, they make you do stuff like that. It was very competitive to just be a student in Korea. Sucks. So since I was so busy, I would sometimes not do my homework, and always teacher would just say 손내, which means like this, and then they'll hit me with a stick. First couple of times it was so painful, but after a while I realized that it's not as painful. I could take it more. So every time I'll just stop doing it and just get hit and get hit. And some other teachers will get a stick and make you do on a push-up position and hit you in the butt. And I figured out that right when they're about to hit it, you kind of go in tiny bit and push your ass out. Push your butt out, stick it out more, then it will kind of hurt less. So I used to do that all the time. Not that I'm saying that you guys shouldn't do homework. It's very important that you guys do your homework. I think it was a good experience for me to grow up in a different environment too. Cause Seoul, it was very like city, but countryside was totally different for me, where I get to see many different like way of people's lives were, I guess. So Korean word of the day is 좋아요, which means like. So please click that 좋아요 button and thumbs up. Thank you. I don't know, I'm gonna die at work. It's just so hot. Oh man. Boy. I do have most memories at that school, at the element in Korea than here, I think, because I moved here when I was 4th grade. I have more memories, fun memories there than here, I think. When I visited not so long ago in November, it was totally different now. It's like all, back then there used to be like sand and gravel and stuff like that, but now it's all like new looking, that I don't know what they call it, tarp, the fake grass tarp, the whole area, and the building is totally unrecognizable. So it seems like they have AC in here now.